welcome to another episode of Trapping T-Shirts with your boy Big Crooked. This is part 2 on how to make a t-shirt with heat transfer vinyl. I just want to get into a few materials we're going to need to create this project. First things first, you're going to need some material. We got a black shirt today. You're going to need some heat transfer vinyl. We got white made by Scissor, however you say it. You're going to need a lint roller. You'll also need a t-shirt ruler, a weeder, a small paper cutter, a cutting mat, your t-shirt vinyl, and your heat press. Oh, don't forget a Teflon sheet. Mine is already on my heat press, so I almost forgot to tell you. The time and temp for this project is going to be 325 for 25 seconds. So let's get all our materials together and get into this. Don't forget, you ain't got to sell dope, you just got to sell dope.
Alright, we're going to get into placing vinyl on the mat and letting the machine cut the design. It's time to make that machine pay for itself, whether you crafting or trying to create a brand. Alright, we got our white HTV, that heat transfer vinyl, and we're ready to get busy. It's two-sided though, so we want to make sure we put the shiny side down, face down. You don't want to peel it on the wrong side. So what I like to do is I like to take my vinyl and go ahead and lay it down. Then I grab my 12 by 24 mat. We're going to use that because it's kind of a bigger design. Then I just peel the protective sheet back just a little bit, not all the way off, so my whole roll of vinyl don't get stuck to it because it get messy when it like that. And then I like to roll my vinyl up to make it just a little bit easier, just the process just a little bit faster. Then I take one corner of the vinyl and put it to the corner of the mat. And then we're gonna stick it down corner to corner and flatten it out. It don't work the first time every time, but don't get discouraged. Just get back and, like I said, corner to corner and smooth it out just like this. Alright, roll that thing back. Oh yeah, don't forget to take them air bubbles out if you get some in there. You don't want to try to cut this vinyl with that air bubble in there. It's gonna throw your design off. But that way that squeegee come in hand. I just ain't have my squeegee handy right now, so I use my hand. Alright, we're gonna get this machine open and then we're gonna get it on the right setting. But first, I'm gonna go ahead and load my mat up in there. I keep my machine set on custom because I cut a lot of materials and I don't want to have it on the wrong setting. So what we're gonna do is pull this out a little bit, and I'm gonna step over here and we're gonna go in design space and we're gonna put our material on everyday iron on. And I like to set my pressure to more just so I ensure I get a clear cut. This ain't no intricate design, so I don't think more hurt. I'm more worried about using this strong grip mat. I should have used a light grip mat, but we're gonna do this anyway. Alright, we're gonna hit go and let the machine do the magic. Well, you really doing the magic. The machine just helping you out. The magic comes from you using your mind, putting this together. You know what I'm talking about? So we're gonna let this thing cut, and then we're gonna get this vinyl up off this mat. Alright, the machine done. Hit unload, and let's get this thing off. Alright, so I'm gonna close this up and get this out the way, give myself a little more room. Yeah, so we need to get this vinyl up off of this mat. The easiest way for me to get this off is to take it and lay it face down. Lay the vinyl down on the table and peel the mat away from the vinyl. Oh, we having a little tough time with this sticky mat, this strong grip. Let me hold you down, mat, but don't trip. We're gonna get that off anyway. We're just gonna keep the design together though. Try not to pull your design apart. So if that happens, flip it and just try it from another angle. Alright, if that don't work, we're gonna grab that spatula. That's when that come in handy. You just slide that spatula up off right up under that vinyl, and then they're gonna help you get that design up off of there. Alright, here it come. That thing coming up off of there. We about to get there. Ooh-wee. Alright, now let's cut this extra vinyl, weed the design, and then place this thing on the t-shirt. Alright, we got that mat off. Now let's go over here and grab either a pair of scissors or your paper cutter. I like to use a paper cutter to keep a straight line. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes your hand be jumping a little bit. But what you want to do is slide that off in there, and you want to cut as closest to the bottom of your design as you can. Make sure you don't cut your design though. You don't want to lose nothing. You almost at the end, baby. You don't want to fumble your hard work. You know what I'm talking about? Alright, So we got it where we want it. All we're gonna do is take it and slice that thing like we're hitting it with that razor blade. Alright, we're gonna take a roll of extra and put it to the side. Not in the trash, because that's money. That's another t-shirt. That's another couple of t-shirts depending on what you putting on it. Alright, so we're gonna get rid of this paper cutter right here, and we're gonna come back and we're gonna get this excess vinyl off with the weeder. That when that weeder come in handy. That weeder come in handy. Now I'm just messing with you. What we're gonna do, we're gonna take this, we're gonna go right to the corner and peel that vinyl away. Make sure you ain't grabbing your design though. You don't want to snag your design. That's like putting too much in the mix. Alright, and you lose. So we just gonna peel that vinyl back. It don't matter if there's excess vinyl tear, cause this trash anyway. This the part you do throw in the trash. Sometimes it might stick back to the carrier sheet, but as long as you ain't grabbing your design, don't trip. That's why I be putting that more pressure on there just in case this happen. You see how it's sticking? But I'm thinking ahead, you know what I'm talking about? I'm gonna beat the machine or beat the material when they try to beat me. You know what I'm talking about? You gotta think about winning at all times. Ooh, we got that off of there. We're gonna take that. We're gonna peel the inside of our street angel out real quick. And don't forget we had that. You remember from what we designed. I don't know if you did the same design. You weren't supposed to be doing the same design. I was just showing you how to do it. But I'm gonna take the inside of my body out. And then the inside of that halo out. And then the process gonna almost be done. We almost off the stove with this thing. We almost off the hot pot with this thing, man. Alright. We got that little excess vinyl out of there. We're gonna grab our weeder and get this other little piece out there. Make sure you always get your little extra vinyl up out of there. You don't want to leave that in there, because when you press your shirt, it's gonna be noticeable. Don't think it ain't gonna be noticeable. It is. Alright. There we go. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna grab our t-shirt and we're gonna pre-press this thing. We got to get that moisture up out the shirt. Like I told you, there's always moisture in that shirt, even though you can't feel it. Even though you think it's brand new out the store, it still got moisture in it, bro. Alright, we're gonna take our heat pillar and put it up in there. If you ain't got one, don't trip. You'll get one later on down the line. It ain't gonna really affect much. Alright, so take your lint roller. Take that first sheet off. Always take that off, man. You trying to get lint off and not put it back on. Take it and roll through in one swift motion. Make sure you get that stuff up off of there. That lint, them extra strings, all the excess from your doobies, all that stuff. Get that up off of there, man. It's gonna sink into your shirt. Alright, we're gonna take that. We're gonna throw up under the press. And we're gonna preheat it just for a couple of seconds. Light pressure. And then we're gonna do pressure. That shirt don't be pressure. Nah, I'm messing with you. You don't know, I might got bars. Alright. We got our pre-press on. We're gonna go over here and we're gonna line our shirt up. I ain't gonna give you no recommendation on how you should line your shirt up, how many inches away from the neck, all of that, none of that, man. That's your business, man. It's your fashion. Dare to be you. I only know how I like to put mine. You know what I'm saying? So put yours wherever you want to put yours. I like to keep mine close to the neck though. 2.5 inches. I know a lot of people do 3 fingers. Some people do 4 inches. I don't know. I don't like it. It depends on what kind of shirt that I'm doing though. I like to use my t-shirt ruler. I guess it just be the artist in me. We could just freestyle it and throw it up there. I mean, the middle is middle. But I like for everything to be where it need to go. For me to feel comfortable. You know what I'm saying? Even if I'm selling it to you. I don't want to say, BS. I want to make sure it is what it is. But like I'm saying, you do your, like I said, you do yours like you do yours. Alright, we just about there where I want it to be. So we're gonna check a few more things out. And then we finna press this thing and check out the final product. Alright, I like to fold my shirt up since I got that heat pillow in there and take it over to the mat. It make it just a little easier for me to line it up. Alright, we up under there. Don't forget, we 325 for 25 seconds, medium to light pressure. They recommend 15 seconds, but you know the hood like to put a little extra seasoning on it. Alright, let's take this thing off and see what we got up under here. Ooh-wee, that thing look good to me. Street Angels. Putting them up since 1998. Simple but sweet, man. Simple but effective. Well, gang, trappers, crafters, hustlers, designers, this has been another episode of Trapping T-Shirts with your boy Big Crooked. I hope you learned something. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Comment down below on what kind of videos y'all want to see next. Until next time.